In today's wrap-up, Armenia works to avoid a second lockdown as 372 new COVID-19 cases are confirmed. Armenia will discontinue direct elections for town and city mayors. Karabakh President Arayik Harutyunyan has restructured the government and announces new appointments. And the Institute of Molecular Biology will soon begin the production of 100,000 COVID-19 test kits. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan said in a joint address with Deputy Prime Minister Tigran Avinyan and Health Minister Vardan Petrosyan that the government is trying very hard to avoid a second lockdown. Although there are no plans to do so, Pashinyan did state that the government is ready to impose harsher penalties on citizens who flout the rules. Deputy Prime Minister Tigran Avinyan added that every effort will be made to avoid the return to a nationwide quarantine, but that requires us to be as disciplined as possible. This comes as Armenia has confirmed 372 new cases of COVID-19, raising the total number of cases to 7,774. 35 more recoveries were reported and 7 more deaths, which is also an all-time high in daily new deaths. Armenia's government has presented a draft law which will change how local elections are conducted in Armenia. The proposed law has been backed by both the government and the parliamentary opposition. According to the law, direct elections of mayors of towns and cities will be ended, except for with regards to communities with less than 4,000 inhabitants, who will still be able to directly elect their mayor. Instead, residents will elect members of a local council using a party list system. Local councils will then elect a mayor. Minister of Territorial Administration and Infrastructures, Suren Papikyan, lauded the new law and stated it would strengthen democracy in Armenia. However, critics of the law see it as an attempt by the Pashinyan government to rid the country of mayors elected in disputed circumstances or before the 2018 Armenian Revolution. The newly inaugurated president of Nagorno-Karabakh, Arayik Harutyunyan, has presented the structure of the government and other state governing bodies. On May 26th, Artsakh's president convened an extended working meeting which was attended by the members of the current government. He announced the creation of a new ministry in Karabakh, the Ministry of Military Patriotism, Youth, Sports and Tourism. Harutyunyan also started making appointments to the new government and other state bodies. He appointed Ashot Hagopjanyan as the country's new police chief, replacing General Levon Menatsakanyan. Hagopjanyan previously served as Minister of Defense. The director of the Institute of Molecular Biology, Arsen Arakelian, has stated that all necessary materials are ready so that the institute can begin production of 100,000 COVID-19 test kits. The Armenia-made test kits will soon be sent to the Ministry of Health for testing, and then, if approved, the institute will aim to produce between 1,000 and 2,000 test kits a day. Currently, health authorities are conducting around 1,000 tests a day. However, once the institute gets the go-ahead, then Armenia can up that number to 3,000 tests a day. Arakelian also remarked that the test kits will be able to detect even small amounts of COVID-19. This comes as mass testing is being spotlighted as a practical solution to the pandemic. And finally, CIVILNET's team visited the village of Lejan, located in the northern region of Lori. Despite being rich in natural beauty, many of the villagers were worried about the future. Hailstorms and droughts heavily affected the crops of the village last year. Furthermore, our team found that the pandemic had really affected this village, as many could no longer travel to Russia for seasonal work. Consistently, villagers raised the issue of unemployment.